911. I'll be out with the mail stack on the tracks, trying to get him out.
Let me see the baby. He's still blinking. He's blinking.
From rescuing a man trapped on the rails to rescuing a baby trapped in an overturned vehicle, these heroic last-minute and breathtaking saves by these brave cops will leave you speechless and stunned. Meet Officer Erica Euro. A man was trapped on a railway in a wheelchair and a train was approaching. This officer must act quickly if she wants to save the life of this man. On August 12, 2020, Officer Erica Euro was patrolling near the railroad lines in California. Little did she know that she would save a man's life in a matter of minutes. Suddenly, her attention was drawn to a man in a wheelchair who appeared to be trapped on the tracks just as the crossing arms began to descend, signifying an incoming train. On sensing danger, the officer quickly rushed out of her patrol car and towards the wheelchair-bound man.
911. I'll be out with the mail stack on the tracks, trying to get him out. Go on, can you get up? Get up.
Luckily for him, the brave officer was able to pull him out just minutes before he would have been crushed by the train. Unfortunately, he had a leg injury during the incident and had to be sent to a nearby hospital for further treatment. However, this is a small injury in comparison to what would have occurred if the officer had not arrived. This is an excellent example of a good cop not hesitating in the face of danger. How do you think these brave cops will behave when a baby's life is at stake? Officer Cameron Dewey was the first to arrive on the scene of a call to a residence on the 3600 block of Waltham Drive in Sterling Heights, Michigan, just before 11 p.m. on a Thursday. And he didn't waste a moment. Screams and cries can be heard from the terrified family, and the cop knew he had to act quickly.
Let me see the baby. He's still blinking. He's blinking. Okay, hold on. Hold on. There you go. Okay. He's crying. He's crying. Okay. He's crying. Hey, it's okay. He's crying. He's crying. He's crying. He's okay. He's crying.
She okay? She's breathing?
Yeah, she's breathing. She was crying a minute ago. Okay. All right. Okay. Yep. She's okay. All right. Okay. Yep. I can feel. She's got a pulse and she's breathing. Okay.
With the baby now safe and sound, they could now talk to the family, figure out what might have happened, and calm them down.
You gotta run us through what happened. When did the baby stop breathing?
She's choking.
She'll start choking on the milk?
Yes.
Okay, she's breathing now.
Can I go please?
Well, just hold on. Just let them work on her. Make sure she's a stabilizer.
Following this heart-stopping scene, the Sterling Heights Fire Department took over, transporting the baby to the hospital for a proper checkup. This next case is so dangerous, but that didn't faze these heroic officers, who rushed to a burning building to save a child stuck inside. There's no time to waste, and the cop doesn't hesitate even for a few seconds because any slight hesitation could result in the child's death.
Owen!
Watch your face.
Right here, baby! Right here, baby!
Come on.
Right here, baby! Come on, baby! Come on here! Come on, Owen!
Where does he sleep in there? Where does he sleep in there?
Right here!
Where is
He
his...
sleeps right there! His bed's right there!
Wherever he is, grab, because I don't know where his bed is in here.
While the mother panics, the deputy maintains his cool throughout. He understands that he must remain as calm as possible if they are to save the child, but he also recognizes that time is running out. Another deputy arrives at the scene, and they work together to find the child. They can hear the boy groaning and coughing, which was a sign that he was in the room. However, they were unable to figure out the precise location.
Baby!
Where are you at?
Come on, baby!
I can't see where it is.
Hey, buddy, come on, come to this light, bud. Buddy, I need you to come to the light, man.
They know that there is no way they could find the child even if they got in, so they need the child to come to them.
That's the better. I'm going the other way. What's his name?
Hey, buddy, right here, right here, right here. Got him? Come here, get up, bud.
After about 3.5 minutes of desperately yelling and calling the child's name, the child arrived, and the cops sprung into action, reaching into the smoke, pulling up the safety. They didn't even stop to think about their own safety. Their main concern was the child.
Come here! Come here! Reach out to us. Keep coming. Come on, come here. Give me your hand.
Come
child is quickly rushed out of the premises and oxygenated. He was initially unresponsive, which is understandable given the horrific event that he'd just been through. The deputy accompanied him until the paramedics transported him to the hospital, where he recovered completely. The fire may have been started by a family member lighting a fire pit before they went inside and dozed off while the fire was still blazing. Unfortunately, the flames spread to the house, and this child's life was saved thanks to brave cops who acted swiftly. Who knows what would have occurred if they hadn't found him in time. However, children are not the only ones in need of saving, and this time, the clock is ticking fast.
4-4, we got one now. He's having a seizure. We need EMS in.
2 Austin police officers responded to a report of a truck entirely engulfed in flames with someone trapped inside. They needed to act immediately before the truck would explode.
Get the extinguisher.
Around the truck was intensely hot, but the officers didn't budge.
Hey, man.
With the door open, one officer proceeded to pull the man out of the truck as another one attempted to extinguish some flames around the door. They wanted to put out the fire, but they quickly realized that the fire extinguisher wasn't helping. The fire is simply too high and has engulfed the truck, and there is no way they can pull it out.
That's hot. Come on. Come on. Come out. Get out. Help me get him real quick. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on out. Pull. Come on.
They were able to remove the man from the truck, and immediately they discovered why he was unresponsive. The man was having a seizure attack.
Turn him over. He's having a seizure. 4-4, we got one now. He's having a seizure. We need EMS in.
The seizure changes the situation, and the cops quickly ask for medical assistance. This is an excellent example of why cops must be prepared to respond to any situation at any time. They thought they were only dealing with a burning car, but now a man is suffering a seizure. All they can do is respond as best as they can and continue to assist the man until the EMT arrives.
We're not gonna do anything with it. Hey, get everyone away from me. Hey, help me pull him over there. We'll get away from the fire. 1, 2, 3. Here. You're okay. Okay, buddy? You're okay. You're good. You're good. You're good.
A good Samaritan approaches with another fire extinguisher, but the officers tell him to stay away. They don't want to endanger any more civilians, and you can see how they put everyone's safety ahead of their own. They're the ones who have been trained for these scenarios, and having a civilian interfere can greatly worsen matters.
Yeah, hey, get away from it. It's not gonna do nothing. That's not gonna do nothing.
It's not gonna help.
Over here. Get over there.
Over there. You okay? You okay?
4-4, the vehicle's completely engulfed.
EMTs arrived a few minutes later and took the man to the hospital. However, the vehicle exploded minutes later. The officers were able to save the man's life because they were there on time. In our next case, instead of technology, it is the forces of nature that have set a time limit on this baby's life.
Come on, baby. She's definitely hypothermic. She's freezing.
When officers arrived at the Utah riverbank, they discovered a car that had been overturned. When they arrived, they had no idea if anyone was still inside. And to make matters worse, it was the middle of winter, and the car was freezing. Anyone still in the car wouldn't be in there for long, so whatever they did had to be quick.
What have you got? What have you got?
Several cops surround the vehicle, attempting to find a way into the car, but the doors won't budge. And too much of the car is underwater, so they have to keep trying. They know it will be difficult, but they cannot give up until they know that the car is empty.
Can we get through back window or anything?
Man, they're both on that side. Looks like one of them's freaking out. We can try, I don't know.
Whoa, each side.
Eric, get over here, Beddoes.
The one thing they could do is attempt to turn the car. It seemed impossible, but they had no other options. They need to know whether anyone is inside. It must be getting colder and colder in there, and they cannot afford to wait. Anyone in there could develop hypothermia since they don't know how long the car has been there. so they had to act fast.
We're helping. We're coming. There, get down here and re-entry and flip it. Let's go, guys. Come on. Watch out, guys. Go.
Watch out, watch out.
We gotta keep going with it. Yeah.
They were miraculously able to push the car onto its side, but their work was far from over. They still observe no activity and have no way of getting in, but then they bring in a winch to attempt to move the car further higher. They're hoping that they can move the car out of the water and they'll be able to enter.
Where's the winch at?
I don't want to do anything until he starts pulling them up. I'm up there.
You need to hook winch on this side, though.
Before they lift the car any farther, they notice something that causes their hearts to skip and makes matters much more urgent.
Anybody hear us? Oh! God, there's a baby.
Oh, fuck.
There's a bear, Brian. Brian, get up here, though. Get up here.
There is still a baby in the car, and they are unsure of how long that has been in there. The water is incredibly cold, so as the officers hold the car, a firefighter on the scene manages to open the door and get into it.
All right. Please, where you need me, Paul? You need to go to the shore? I got this door. Yeah, brother. Hand him out, Paul.
Hang on. Don't move it.
What's the line? Wait, don't fall.
Wait, hang on. We got guys in.
Got one in the car.
The baby's seatbelt was still attached, and they didn't have time to try and free it. The quickest thing to do was to cut through the belt. Everyone was panicking. They don't know if the baby is still conscious or alive, but they stay calm and do their jobs. After a few tense seconds, the baby was cut free.
There you go.
Got it. Here, pass her up. Pass her up. Here, right here.
Go.
Come on, baby. She's definitely hypothermic. She's freezing.
The officers rush back to the hospital right away in case the baby might develop hypothermia. They need to get the baby into dry clothes and warm up as soon as possible. Fortunately, the baby was rescued on time, and the doctors were able to save the baby. Which of these last-minute saves do you think was the most breathtaking? Let us know in the comments below. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss on any of our future videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.